Hey, it's Tesla Canuck. Welcome back to another video. Some very exciting news. 24.6.3 release has landed in Canada and it brings some amazing new stuff. So let's go over the release notes and then let's take it for a drive. First up in the release notes, we got the traffic light and stop sign control beta. This was released a while ago. This is actually an enhancement to it. Some very exciting news again that in this version, you don't have to actually do a confirmation for the car to start going again if you're at a traffic light. Now, there is a little bit of a stipulation. There has to be a lead vehicle in front of you in order for the car to do that. So we're going to test that out. This is just another huge leap forward to full self-driving. This is really amazing stuff. Next up, we've got backup camera improvements. This is absolutely amazing. I know Tesla's not the first manufacturer to do this. In fact, Tesla might be the last manufacturer to offer this type of thing. It's been one of the things that my wife has been asking for a long time, which is now when you engage with the backup camera, you'll be able to see your repeater cameras at the side. So you'll be able to have more of a 360 view at this point. Perhaps they're going to add the rear camera at some point in time and have a true 360 view of the vehicle as you're reversing or navigating forward or whatever it happens to be. This is going to be a very welcome feature for a lot of people. We're going to check that out as well. And the new stuff keeps coming. Next up is the dash cam viewer improvements. And this is great because sometimes it's very difficult to scrub through the video to find out where an incident actually occurred. So what Tesla's done here is they've put a little red indicator. You probably won't be able to see what I'm pointing at there, but a little red indicator to actually tell you when in the timeline the incident actually occurs. Next up, we've got tune-in improvements. I really don't use tune-in a lot. I know some people do, so they might be very excited that they will be able to play their podcast now at double the speed, for example. So, I mean, that's welcome news because the odd time I do listen to podcasts on TuneIn in the car. Next up is another feature as well that I've personally been looking forward to, and this is where you can have the option to disable walkaway door lock when your vehicle is parked at home. Like for example, if it's in your garage and your garage door is closed, it's just great that if you want to go out to the car, let's say you don't have your phone in your pocket or something like that, or your fob, in the case of if you have a Tesla with a fob key, then you'll just be able to get into your car, which is really great. So I'm anxious to try that one out. Last but not least, welcome my Portuguese friends to having your language supported in your Tesla. So that's very exciting, I think, to a lot of people. And this is great. I love how Tesla's just becoming more and more of a global company. It's great. All right, let's kick things off with the improvements to the Sentry Mode and dash cam viewers so that you can see the Sentry Mode footage, and there should be a red dot for the incident. I just tested this. I don't see a red dot. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. This is a first impressions video, so I'm gonna have to spend more time with this feature, but I'll just show you that I did have Sentry Mode on, and when I made like I was breaking into the car, so it did capture the footage, but again, I don't see any red dot anywhere. Next up, let's try this new backup cam feature. So what you're going to do is obviously just go into reverse, and the way it works is that you'll probably see this the first time that you do it, which is just your regular rear camera view, and then all you have to do is flip up with your finger here, and now you can see on either side of your vehicle. And if we back up, you can see that, well, you can see where you're going. For this next test, what we're going to do is we're going to start driving around and see if we can get lucky with a scenario that allows us to test out the ability to continue on your journey at a red light as long as there's a car in front of you. So fingers crossed we can make this happen. Okay, so it's stopping. It saw the red light. And I'm not doing anything. And yes, it is just continuing on its journey. So basically exactly what it says in the release notes, it is doing. So we were lucky to catch that moment there. That's great. Okay, here's an interesting use case. We've got someone on a bike, so I'm engaging here. So Tesla's trying to figure out what to do here. It sees the person. It actually shows a person on a bike. Let's see what happens. This is actually quite interesting. Okay, so bit of an edge case. Let's keep going. I'm not going to go too fast. 30 kilometers. What is that, like something like 20 odd miles per hour? I'm not sure. Okay, we're coming up to a sign. Stopping. And then here, obviously, I'm going to have to either press the accelerator, or you can also toggle the stalk there. The visualizations are really starting to get really nice. Now, I'm not using Navigate on Autopilot in here or anything like that. It probably wouldn't be able to see. A lot of these roads here in older communities don't have lines that the car can easily see, so it's a little bit of a tricky situation. So that way, I thought it'd be better just to do the traffic aware cruise. But nonetheless, you can see there we stopped at that stop sign. I hit the accelerator just to get the car started, but other than that, I haven't been doing anything else as far as the forward motion of the vehicle. Oh, here we are stopping. Okay, it thinks the stop sign is here. Stopped at traffic control, but the stop sign is still up above. Okay, let's see what happens if I hit the accelerator. I'm not doing anything else. Is it going to stop again? Yeah, okay, it's stopping again. All right, well, this is why it's beta software. And it's not full-on production, full self-driving, right? Okay, so we are going to hit another couple of lights up here. Let's see if we can get lucky. Okay, now I'm going to do it with autopilot on. And you'll see that we will be stopping at a red light, stopping at traffic control. It recognizes a red light. Okay, so we stopped at the red light. This time I've got the autopilot on. And I didn't have to do anything to get the vehicle moving again. Okay, a very interesting experiment. I think what this shows, as I mentioned before, that the product is still in beta, so please don't rely on it. Make sure you're paying attention. You can see that it does some weird stuff, but nonetheless, let's just take a step back from that just for a moment. And what has been accomplished here is still actually quite remarkable, even with the bugs that it has today. Like, I am super, super impressed. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you for watching today. Tesla Canuck, over and out.